You guys, Ishmael here, and welcome to my behind the scenes video of my 1 week in hell video. If you're aware, 1 week in hell was basically a series where I uploaded horror related anime, reactions, review, recommendation, basically, anything signing horror related. Basically, the month of October was all my videos were Halloween themed and such in the last week of October, from 25th to basically the day of Halloween, which was about 2 days ago, I believe, at the time of recording this video. So I decided, since it was 7 days, I decided to show you behind the scenes some of the stuff I used, some scrap footage, some extra footage, some files, and just explain to you how all your favorite YouTubers or YouTubers you really like to watch does their videos. They don't necessarily do the video this exact way, but they do it in some sort of similar fashion. So let's start. Okay, so this basically is my desktop where all the little icons and stuff are. It's a little bit messy, not too messy, but obviously I can clean stuff up, remove shortcuts, whatever. I might do that later on. Basically, this is my 1 week in hell folder, so I decided to divide it in days. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, 5, 6, and 7. And obviously, this was, I believe, my Berserk review. Basically, a script. No, was it no, not Berserk review, Berserk recommendation, or my, what's called real, chapter 1 impressions. And this was, I believe, around my Black Lagoon or one of my other videos. Let's actually look at it right now. I'm not really sure because sometimes I forget things, right? So, hold on, what was it again? It was, I think it was a Black Lagoon review. Let me check. Series that makes me question. Yep, that's my Black Lagoon. And by the way, I'm using a digital SLR, so that's why the audio really isn't that good. DSLR's preamps and microphones are just universally unacceptable, so I have to use my actual microphone, which I'm recording right now. You actually see in the shot, basically to sync footage up. So day 1 was my top 5 least favorite anime. So basically, it's all the Audacity files and stuff. Basically, I would edit in Sony Vegas. I would open it. Basically, I would do this. I would record, and then I would click done. Right click, and then open an audio editor, which happens to be Audacity, which I'll be actually put right here for future references if I need to use it. And basically, every single frame of my audio, it would do this, and a lot of files and everything. I'll basically save raws, I believe, for every single moment. So I do top from 5 all the way to 1, and basically all of little, what's it called, posters that I was going to use, but I did not use it. This is part of the scrap stuff. My footage overlay PSD, I use Photoshop CS6 to edit. A video layout that I was going to use, but sadly I could not use because, and the reason why the different versions actually links back to this is because every time I try to use actual footage, it didn't matter if I sped it up or flipped it or black to white or whatever, it would absolutely just get copyright noticed. Basically, it wouldn't give me a strike. I have no strikes on my channel. I'm very thankful for this, and I'm very glad I get no strike, not notices, not strikes. A lot of my friends and YouTubers I watch sometimes get copyright strikes on their videos, even if they don't use footage. And I've gotten away with using footage with just a copyright notice or a video being blocked, which I'm really glad doesn't affect my records. Obviously, these are some of the scrap stuff videos. Basically, it would take me like hours to literally render, and I would try to do. I remember I tried to upload videos 7 different times. It took me like maybe like 2 to 3 hours, even more at one point to even upload this video. So I decided I would just say fuck it, whatever, and I would basically just use pictures and footage. I actually had a footage layout ready for this, which is what the footage overlay is. It's basically the footage overlay that you see right here. The thing here, the actual posters, the SFK. Basically, whenever you render, or basically render, basically it will give this SFK file, which is basically another way to actually see that fully rendered, or for backup reasons as well. Let's go to day 2, which is my Black Lagoon review. So my Black Lagoon review didn't require as much work as my top 5 because the top 5 required a lot of different files. This was the actual raw version, and then I believe right here is the actual version with footage. The episodes basically I would use for footage and stuff. I learned how to basically use episodes. I basically have to put little tidbits here and there, and mostly be face cam. The thumbnail itself I made, and the actual thumbnail that I retrieved from the episode itself. The raw review file, and the actual imported review file. And obviously, when you basically you were to get your this is MP4 file. So this is where's the MKV file? I know there was an MKV file around here. Let's go back here. And no, not here. Basically, these are programs that I would basically use. If it's 16-bit, it won't work on Vegas. It'll just become green. So I use this and these programs to make it from MKV to get this file right here. Where is the folder? Gotta go back to get basically this file, and then I would put it in an MP4 box and I would get this file. It's not a complicated process, it's just hard to explain for some reason. I might just link a tutorial video where if you are interested in anime reviews and stuff, I'll link it below. You can actually watch it. You have to install the programs. I believe the link's a bit outdated, but what can you do? And basically, that's the one weekend hell outro that I made. I'm very proud of this outro, even though it's a little, you know, revamped and stuff, and the whole blood splatter thing. I'm really proud of this outro. One of my favorites that I've created in terms of theme stuff. Watermark. I don't know if you can see it, but it says right here, 1 Week in Hell, to help me with copyright stuff. Title cards, which are actually, you know, things I actually like to put once in a while, like, you know, you should check the show out. It's mainly used for reviews, I believe. This was my monster first which would be an impression, not that hard. The actual picture, the thumbnail itself, and basically, you know, the Vegas file, the Vegas backup file, the Audacity, you know, SFK file, the raw, and the actual video itself, not that hard. Day 4 was my Berserk one. It's actually one of my favorite videos that I've made for the entire year of 2015. It did require me to actually re-record it a couple times, but this thumbnail is actually my wallpaper, and I'm very proud. This is my first actual colored thumbnail before. Basically, I normally just go on Google and just search for something, but maybe I don't know if you heard that, but basically I would just decide I would color it, and it was just really awesome on Adobe Photoshop CS6. Again, I use that program to edit my videos. The actual video version 2, the actual 60 FPS version that you're watching, this video is in 60 FPS. I believe, see there are like 2 versions and stuff. I want to fix up some lighting stuff, and you know, lighting was screwed up in this one. This is the actual definitive version, and obviously, you know, some of the, you know, what's the word, outtakes and actually scrap footage. I guess we can just watch it together. I guess I'll skip to the end and show you why I didn't really use it. And obviously you can see the lighting was perfect, and usually I edit this part out of the video always, because I make sure, see, and this is the moment where the video usually starts, because I take out the few extra seconds just because, you know, you don't really want to see that. You just want to get right into the review itself. And around here, I believe, was that why I scrapped it. And the reason why actually I don't think this was scrapped. I think this was because, you know, it split in 2 different things. No, this basically my camera stopped recording for some reason, and for this one I think I scrapped this one. And obviously this is, I can't remember what the definitive version actually is. No, it's not around here. I believe it was somewhere around here. See, usually this is the reason why I make folders, so I can be organized. Sometimes I just lose it, sometimes I just don't. This is the picture and the Instagram post that I really put in the video, and the actual thumbnail versus the actual, you know, no, the actual panel versus the thumbnail. I'm not really good at these type of videos, not really good at behind the scenes kind of stuff. I'll try to make it as short as I can. So go back there and let's show off day 5, my real chapter 1 first impression. A picture of Takeo Inoue. Basically, he was the creator of Vagabond and Slam Dunk, if you're familiar with those. Originally, day 5 was going to be a chapter 1 review of Recuesta, basically a boxing manga named a child after Riku, who was basically, you know, his father was basically very abusive to his mother. Was basically, she left her, she became a drug addict. Basically, you know, his father decided to hang himself, and obviously he was supposed to pay his rent. He hanged himself, and his mother basically got arrested for basic prostitution and drug usage and such, and decided to become a boxer so he could protect the people he loved and actually be strong. And it shows the dark side of boxing. Read the first chapter if you haven't already. It is really detailed, and it shows you the realism of boxing. It's not really a sport that Hajime no Ippo makes it. Hajime no Ippo shows the positives of boxing. This shows the negatives and the dark side of boxing and the abusive relationship that, you know, Riku had to deal with when he was much younger. And this is the actual thumbnail. This was actually a picture I got, and then this was the actual thumbnail. I don't know why, sometimes it's so similar, I sometimes forget, even though it says thumbnail. And then the SFK file, the actual audio I use from Audacity, no, from Sony Vegas to Audacity, the thumbnail itself, PSDs, the impression, and the Vegas file. Actually, I think I'll pull up the Vegas file for this. No, actually, let's just leave that. Alright, let's open it up. Actually, let me open up 1 Week in Hell. I think I'll open up the most complicated video. It was the top 5. Let's open that up. This video is not going to be short. It's not going to be short. If you have the patience to watch this, thank you very much. And nope. And it takes some time to load, because usually there's a lot of tracks and stuff. I'll only show off this video track and maybe the Berserk one too, because I don't really want to have too much time. Whatever. Leave it all offline. And perfect. As you can see, I also have a master track, and let's see. Usually it shows things, and as you can see, they're different, you know. Let's see, can I do this? Can I fix this? There you go. Now I fixed it. There you go. Sorry about that. And basically different overlays and different transitions and such that I really had to do. It's not that easy to really edit my video. It's really easy, but at the same time it's not that easy too. So I start off here, keep little markers so I can remind when to sync footage and just when to do stuff. A little spoiler if you haven't seen the day one, but what can you do, right? Gonna exit this and go back here. Day 6 was the Corpse Party live reaction. This video, true story, actually took me like an entire day and a little bit even more to actually render this video because it was literally 30 minutes long. And this was in WMV format. Normally I rendered MP4, I believe, or maybe I'm lying, I have no idea. And this is the thumbnail, and this is the raw file, the actual, another raw file. Apparently I have no idea why I have a raw file, but sometimes I just can't really remember my thought process of having two, raw files, and sometimes this was the actual audio, I believe, and this was another raw file. Who knows, really? Except for the past me, of course. And this was my Inferno Cop, live reaction LR thing. This series is really hilarious. Please watch the series. I'll be sure to link in a Crunchyroll. You can watch it. 13 episodes, and the second season has been confirmed just because it's so hilarious. It basically shows you how low of a budget manga, studios and stuff are willing to go, and just really hilarious. And obviously, let's see what this is. I can't remember what this one is. Let's open it up together and see.
I remember one day.
Oh, this is my Berserker video. Sorry about that. It's a bit loud. This was the actual Berserker recorded footage. Now let me go to day 4 and put this back. What the fuck, man? Okay, so this is the raw file for the Berserk one that actually was not a fucking failure or not an outtake or any screw up. This is the actual file, and then this is the edited version of it. And let's see, this is the SFK files for the DSLR using Nikon D3200. And basically, I believe that's around it. Actually, let me open up one more file in Sony Vegas, then we can actually, go. Let me just click on the agree stuff and just believe that one weekend hand was absolutely really fun to produce, but it did take me a while to actually think of the video ideas. I'll post a picture of all the ideas and stuff, basically, for my phone or my DSLR or my webcam, a picture of showing all the ideas and stuff that I had to go through. I had to physically write in paper and actually see if the ideas would stick or not. And obviously this is the real manga. Oh, this is the real video. Okay. Apparently, oh yeah, I believe I lost the footage for this, but luckily I managed to render and stuff. Usually it occurs where I usually lose footage and stuff. And basically how I would go down and make the music a little bit more louder than normal. And let's open another one while we're here. Let's open up the LR. This will take quite a while because it's 30 minutes legitimately open. I'm glad it's not taking that long to open, and then obviously I'll use my webcam to obviously then what I'll do is do my job with editing. What I usually love saying is I'll do this, and I would go and basically open. I don't want to risk any copyright stuff, so I'm just going to do this little bit. Obviously I would just increase the opacity, decrease it, and just do that stuff, so I don't have to basically put the footage over me and just put like some weird cam right there in the entire show. It feels weird. I'd rather just make it opacity. You can somewhat tell what's going on. You can actually go and just pull up a link and watch along with me. But for people who are just too lazy to do that, or just wants the convenience of watching one video, which is kind of awesome at times, I have no idea what to say that part. But if they want the convenience, they can just sit here and just watch along with me if they don't mind finding out what the hell is going on at times. And basically, that's all the files I have for my 1 week in hell series. Actually, let me go open up my PSD. Well, hopefully, usually this sometimes doesn't open up. Let's just open up my Photoshop and see actually, if it works. What's my title cards? Ah, yes, an unbraid treasure one. Then I would usually just polygons, and obviously you open here, the stroke, the gradient effects, the polygon. You can actually go to shape and get polygon, and basically I would just recreate that. I was trying to use something that wasn't a circle or a square, because that seems a bit too common for these things. So I thought, maybe this will be a little bit unique and try to make it work. It did take me almost like 2 to 3 weeks to actually work on this video, even though it doesn't seem like a lot. Trust me, editing this, redoing takes, and just with my real life too. I've been lately busy with job stuff and trying to apply to jobs. I read my G1. Is you need to balance your time and stuff. Just because it's called 1 week in hell, because I haven't uploaded daily videos in a very long time, and just for test to see if I could basically record, script, edit in a timely fashion. And I managed. It was really fun. The Berserk video, in terms of editing and everything, was just my favorite, and overall just producing it, just doing all the editing, the research for Berserk was just absolutely fun. Look out for a future Berserk video for sure. So if you guys like the little behind the scenes video, let me know in the comment section below. Like the video if you want to. It's really your choice. This is for the people who kind of want to know what is going on behind the scenes, behind the curtains, the productions and such. I'll be sure to post the pictures in the description if you want to see, or on screen if you want to see it as well. My name is PlasmaRPG, and as considered, farewell.